Berkshire Hathaway explained. So basically, Berkshire Hathaway is a company owned by Warren Buffett. I think we all know that. It owns a whole bunch of companies. It is a conglomerate. But let's explain it intuitively. Let me explain it intuitively of how it became this huge conglomerate. So it started with Warren Buffett. This is how it actually started out. He wasn't rich, that guy, when he started out. I don't think he was. So he started as an investor, right? Raised money, raised money to invest in other companies, and he did that well. He was doing that well, but nowhere near to this point right now. So he raised money, and then the money he was investing it properly, ended that thing. And then he went on to acquire this company called National Indemnity, which was an insurance company. This was a big move, a big move that kind of changed everything. This company gave him what? Float, because insurance premiums are paid and the claims come later on, 20 years, 30 years after. The claims come later on. This gave him the most famous word, float. It gave him float. That float he invested in other companies, right? Now, this float doesn't necessarily make one Berkshire Hathaway. What makes one Berkshire Hathaway is that you take this float, this big money, and you invest in lucrative companies and you compound. So, with this float of National Indemnity, Berkshire Hathaway went on to invest in other businesses. So, that is Berkshire Hathaway explained. You start by investing, then you get investment, you get AUM. Similar to a hedge fund, but it's not a hedge fund. You get AUM. Then he invested at AUM with what? Insurance company. This was the big move because it gave him float. AUM, more AUM. So he didn't need the investors. He cut that part before the national indemnity, I think. So the insurance company gave him that float, and then he used that float to acquire more businesses that were good, superb. And that's how Berkshire became Berkshire Hathaway, as I understand it. Coolio.